Welcome to People. I'm Micah Mater. Let's get started. Over the 4th of July holiday weekend, last weekend, Chicago saw a group of Chicago aldermen call on Mayor Lightfoot to do more about stopping the surge in city gun violence. They're asking her to tap into COVID relief funds to prevent the bloodshed. The community is also asking for help. Programs that have been working to keep Chicago safe continue to step up. Well, here to talk about their efforts, Charles DeCury, the Austin Outreach Supervisor from Institute for Nonviolence Chicago, and Vaughn Bryant, the Executive Director of Metropolitan Peace Initiatives. Thank you both for joining us. We've had this discussion before. We've done several stories on it, yet the violence continues. People are asking for Superintendent David Brown to step down. They're asking for Mayor Lightfoot to step down. They're begging President Biden to give us some money. Is there a real solution, gentlemen?
Charles, you want to go?
Yeah, I believe there is a solution.
Okay.
Investment into these communities has been that they haven't been really invested in the past, as far as violence prevention goes, giving people opportunities and a chance to do something different.
Charles, when you say invest, do you mean money? Do you mean resource? What do you mean when you say invest?
Money, resources, things to change the hopelessness that's going on in our communities.
So when I hear invest, part of it is not only investing in the community-based organizations that are doing the work like Institute for Nonviolence Chicago, but it's also investing in the people and the resources necessary. So as part of the network of providers that are a part of Communities Partner for Peace, we all provide street outreach work. We all provide case management services to make sure that the people we engage get the wraparound services they need to put them on the path to living a dignified life. We have a place-based strategy called Light in the Night, where we have events in those communities that are most at risk to gun violence. So we try to flood them with positive activities in those communities. And then we also have what we call a Metropolitan Peace Academy, where we train the outreach workers and case managers across the city so that they have professional standards for the work they do. One of the things that's extremely important is that we heal the people who are exposed to trauma in our communities. And that is the type of investment that we not only have to have today, but we have to have it for the long haul. Because when you grow up, let's say the first 10, 15, 20 years of your life in an environment that's infested with gun violence, then you're going to experience a level of trauma that is going to take some years to overcome, so that you can, when you get into conflicts, you can adaptively resolve those conflicts. And so part of the work that Charles and a lot of our outreach workers across the city do is learn to de-escalate conflicts, working with people who have come through the same path that folks like Charles have come through. And that's sort of the path we're taking to address gun violence.
Now, this past weekend, there were some neighborhoods that did not experience violence. And what do you account that to?
Well, a couple of things. One is the work that we're doing, Communities Partner for Peace, along with our partners at Ready Chicago and CRED. And then there's also a lot of prevention work that Department of Family Support Services has funded over the years, places like After School Matters. And then also, the police presence, we think that, it plays a role. It's not necessarily end all be all, but there's a place for police and violence prevention as well.
It's almost like you, Charles, and Vaughn need to get together with everybody and let's just all come up with a solution. Why hasn't that happened?
We actually have. We have collaborated with the city of Chicago and all city departments over the last 2 years. Last year, we weren't able to actually execute in the same way that we typically do. But this year, when you hear, all government response, we have more of a coordinated approach now. But I think it really does speak to the level of despair in our communities. Like, one of the things I tell people is when COVID first hit, a part of me thought, okay, this may actually tamp down the violence. And the fact that violence grew, it lets you know the level of despair that even in a pandemic, we're still dealing with gun violence. So I think we have to be patient and we have to have endurance that this is not going to be an overnight thing. I think we're longing for a solution that's going to work in the short term. And this is a long-term endeavor that we're underway with right now.
Charles, Vaughn mentioned despair. Do you feel as though there is any hope? You said that there was a solution to this violence. Why can't anyone come up with one?
People have come up with things like you was talking about, the wraparound services, saturating these hotspots, giving these guys something to do, another alternative. It's hard to tell somebody to stop doing something and there's no other alternative. And then with the things that's going on in the communities, people watch the news, people see the staggering numbers of homicides and shootings, and people really don't want to be a victim. So it's like a survival of the fittest mentality out here. But I think conflict mediation should be part of the curriculum in these schools. I think it's a lot of things that could be done where people handle these situations a lot differently.
Yeah.
We have a lot less shooters.
You guys stand by. We're going to come back because we have more on the city's struggle to control gun violence and how it's impacting Chicago communities right after this.